welcome back to my channel. Please take a second to subscribe down below. And today's video is a quick makeup tutorial using the Tarte Toasted palette, but you can use any palette you have in your vanity with warm neutral colors. Now I'm going to walk you step by step on how to achieve this look. It's super simple. So let's begin by prepping the skin first. So I'm using the Caudalie vinoperfect essence, and I got the travel size because I really wanted to try this range and I love it so far. So I'm taking a few drops and patting it on my skin, not rubbing it too much, and then I'm gonna let it sit for 2 to 3 seconds until everything's soaked in. Then I'm following it with the Sorbet, again by Caudalie, and it's a moisturizer, and again I'm just massaging it well into my skin. Now, my third one is the Versali Liquid Glass. This serum is beautiful. It has hyaluronic acid, and I'm just patting it into my skin. This gives a very, very luminous glow to your skin, so which is why I absolutely love this. Then I'm following it with a primer by Bare Minerals. It's called the Prime Time. Just priming it all over my face. It's not a thick primer, so which is why I'm rubbing it all over my face. For foundation today, I'm using the Milani Conceal+Perfect 2-in-1 foundation plus concealer, and I'm in the shade 03 Light Beige. I really like this foundation. The consistency is a little thicker, but if you have dry skin, you don't really need to set it. It sets itself, and I did use a concealer because I just wanted to show you guys the concealer I'm using, but you can skip the concealer if you want. For concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circle Treatment Concealer. I really love this. It apparently has goji berries in it, and I'm highlighting or concealing the high points of my face, which is my forehead, under eye, my nose, and my chin, so it just brightens up my face a little bit instead of just having like a flat canvas to work with. And then blending it, it blends like a dream, as you can see. Without too much effort, it literally melts into your skin, and it's so affordable. I love it. Alright, so though you didn't need to set the foundation, but because I used the concealer, I have to set my face, and for that I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, and I'm taking a tiny baby little beauty blender and just going under my eyes and my laugh lines, which are horrible, so yeah. Now, I love contouring my face, and I always stayed away from cream contours, but this has completely changed my life. The Tantour by Huda Beauty, I'm in the shade Light, has changed my contouring game. It blends like a dream. It is like a souffle in that little pot, and it's so light on the face, like literally takes 2 seconds to blend, and yeah, you lose 3 pounds off your face right away. If you guys are hunting for a good cream contour, I highly recommend you guys try this out. I think Nikki sells it, I'm not sure, but if you guys are traveling, surely pick this up. Now I'm just dusting off all the setting powder off my face that was sitting there for quite some time, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Now I'm going to set my cream contour with the bronzer powder by Kiko Milano. It's called Flawless Fusion in the shade 06, and just going over wherever I've used the cream contour so it sets everything in place. And for blush, I'm using 01 in Romantic Rose by Milani. This blush is so pretty, and the rose is kind of dead now, but yeah, I really love it. It is perfect for warm undertones, and for pink undertones, I'm basically warm undertone, so I love this one. Now, the most essential part of doing my face are doing my brows, and for that I'm using the ColourPop Brow Boss. These retail for $6, and I literally picked up like 8 of them while I was traveling last year, but they're so quick. It has a very, very pointed tip, so literally you could make like tiny little hair and stuff, so you can see how quick this is. And and comb the front so everything seems seamless, and yeah, you're good to go. I'm just applying some lip balm because my lips were chapped to the gods. Now here comes my Tartelette Toasted palette. I love the shades in them. They're so warm. You could literally wear it day and night, and they're so pretty. I love, love, love warm shades. I did one eye off camera. Now let's do this one. Okay, so first I'm picking up the shade Latte from the palette, which is a nice brown, and then blending it all over my lid. Basically, this is my transition color, and then dipping it into the shade Warmth from the palette and deepening up the crease and the end of the eyelid for some depth, and just focusing mostly on the outside of my eyelid and then pulling it into my crease. Blend, blend, blend. Now, to get any look, blending is literally the key, and also my third shade is Cozy from the palette, and I'm again placing it all over it. Layering your eyeshadow will just give you that perfect base for it. Now I'm taking a flat brush to pick up the shimmer shadows, and I'm picking up Sunset from the palette and slowly placing it from the inner corner to the middle of the eye. I'm not placing it all over my lid. The pigment of this eyeshadow palette is amazing. Yeah, I'm just placing it. I'm not really blending it at the moment, trying to place it. Then I'm again going back into Flame, which is a deeper bronze, and I'm placing that from the middle to the end of my eyelid, just like how I'm doing it. Now I'm going to take a blending or a fluffy brush, dip it into the shade Crackle, which is a deeper brown, and place it in at the edge of my eyelid, basically just there where you see me do it. And I'm not going to drag it in, but I'm just going to blend it all over, so it's going to give me a nice depth. Now I'll pick up the shade Candle from the palette and blend it in with the Sunset, so basically placing it in the inner corners so it just pops up a little more. Now I'll pick the shade Fireside from the palette, which is a dark brown without the glitter, and kind of just smoke out my lower lash line, and then go into Simmer, which is another sparkly shade from the palette, and just put that in the lower inner corners and blend both the colors together. Taking the Nikki Kohl Kajal, I am going to tightline my eyes and also put a dot at the end and then blend that out with a brush. So it just gives it an illusion of the dark outside corners, but it really won't be eyeliner. Now I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara, which is my favorite at the moment, and applying it evenly on my top and lower lashes. I'm taking my Ofra highlighter again and just taking the white and the lighter shade and just brightening up my inner corners. I felt like they were kind of looking dull and I wanted to open my eyes a little bit. And then back with the Nikki Kajal, I'm tightlining my lower lash line. So everything just looks even, and now this lip pencil was completely useless. I thought of using a different lip color, but I lined my lips anyway. It's this Lakme lip pencil, and then I'm going in with a completely different lip color by ColourPop, and I usually don't do dark lips, but this was the first, so I thought I wanted to do something dark instead of the nudes that I always do. I thought it went well with the eyes, but if you don't like the lips, just use whatever lip color you want. If light is your thing, then use a nude light lip shade. Light is definitely my thing, but just for the change, I wanted to use a bright orange. Now back into the Ofra highlighter, I am just highlighting my cheekbones, my brow bone, my just high points of the face, my bridge of the nose, and the tip of the nose, all that jazz, so that my face just pops and shines and glows till the gods see me. Now finally, the last step. I thought my lips needed a little bit of shine instead of the whole matte thing, so I'm using the MAC lip glass, and it's just like, you know, I think goes better with the eyes since the eyes is really shimmery. That's all, you guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!